Hello, Awaken Intuitives. Natalie back here with you guys. I'm back for Aquarius. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to any new Awaken Intuitives. We are here for what to ask with this Mercury Retrograde. How will it possibly affect parts of Aquarius's life and what to do about it? What are the blessings and growth? I can't get it going because I'm running out. It always helps. Okay, I might need to try my regular lighter this time. I'll let it go for just a minute. Anyway, so if you would like to know more about the Mercury retrograde and what signs it is in, what are the effects, and just more about it, I do have a Mercury retrograde intro video I did, and I will list that link in the description below. And we just had that full blood / spring flower moon in Scorpio and full lunar eclipse, and so I did a reading on that as well, for a general reading, a part 1 and 2. So I will list those in the description as well if you're interested. So Aquarius, I am Aquarius Sun. And so hello, fellow Aquarians. We will start off with a prayer, and then we'll do the singing bowl and begin with the reading. I'm going to try this one more time to light this new. Sometimes they're wrapped a little too tightly so air doesn't get through very well, but I think we're going to get it. Okay. Yes, I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well. Oh, much better. I already meditated today and I cleansed my chakras. And yeah, so I guess we will begin. Let's start off with our prayer. Divine protectors, ancestors of the light, I want to thank you so very much for us being able to be here today, for the absolute and all blessings and miracles you've blessed each and every one of us with. I want to thank you for the tools and the abilities and the intuition that you have blessed us with. I do want to ask that you will enhance our abilities and tools whenever we need them. I ask that you'll walk me through the cards and the questions that we have so we can bring clarity and knowledge in for each of our inner and outer lives, and how to move forward, and what growth and blessings we do have and that are coming in. I do want to ask for protection and guidance and safety for me and my family and everybody who is watching, all of our inner and outer lives, against anything negative, evil, or unholy in any way, shape, or form. And I do want to ask that you'll cut and detach any ties, cords, or attachments or influences in any way, shape, or form that are evil, negative, or unholy from our inner and outer lives completely, and send them right back to their source immediately. Thank you so very much. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, I ask that you'll surround each of our inner and outer lives with your blanket of your light, of knowledge, joy, abundance, truth, clarity, laughter, health, and protection, safety, and guidance. And I ask that you'll bring in the truth and clarity. Help us be able to understand the answers that you give us to the best of our abilities, please. And help us remember to move forward and be positive and be grateful and be very mindful and aware of you at all times. And that we just have to reach out and pay attention to our surroundings and the signs that you bless us with. Thank you so very much, and amen. All right. Okay. Oh, that sage already went out. Oh, dang it. All right. That's all right. Okay. Let's do our singing bowl now. I will ding it twice so you know, and then I'll circle around it. So 3, 2, 1. Okay. We need to cleanse out any frequencies and vibrations we do not want, any lower vibrations, and bring in the new higher vibrations and frequencies that we do need to connect with the source, our protectors, the angels. And so, yeah, that's why we do that. And I wanted to show you my cool little Septarian dragon egg. This is what it looks like on the outside. And then on the inside, it's like a black crystal. I need to wash it or something. Oh, you just can't see it very well in this lighting, I guess, but you could probably see the sparkles. But isn't that cool? I love it. Awesome. Okay. I think now we will begin with a blessing for Aquarius sun. If you have an Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising, you can apply this to that part of your life. Moon is emotions and feelings, subconscious, and rising is the ascendant. This is your personality, what you project to others, your self-image. But this is for Aquarius sun, so we will focus on that. And so now we will begin with a blessing card from the Angel Wisdom cards, but I call them my Archangel Michael cards. So we will do that. This is like the third, fourth time, huh? That's all right. Okay. All right. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Let's see what we got for Aquarius. So Aquarius, or okay, Mercury, I'll start off with that, is air. It is the ruling planet of the third house of communication, transportation, journeys, and technology. And Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac wheel. It is assertive, creative, represented by the water bearers. So what blessings do we have for Aquarius, please? All right. Oh, there's a couple. Let's see. Oh, we've got joy and Archangel Gabriel. Okay. All right. So joy says, joy springs from a sense of connection to the divine and is a quality which illuminates you. Your angel's guidance is to cultivate this quality by seeking the divine in every situation. Wow. Look beyond the surface and seek the light in the heart of each person. Then you'll become aware of the wonder of creation, and joy will ignite your life. Delight in everything, for joy is a key to enlightenment and joy life. Affirmation: I find joy in everything. Awesome. Okay. And now Archangel Gabriel. You are blessed to receive this Archangel card, and your guidance is to invoke Archangel Gabriel, who works on the white ray for grace and purification. It is time to release old memories. That goes so perfectly with the lunar eclipse. Releasing old patterns, emotions, and bringing in the new. Ingrained habits and mental patterns which lower your vibrations. We just cleansed out those lower vibrations. Wow. Archangel Gabriel will bring order and discipline into your life so that everything runs smoothly. You can also call on him to bring you clarity and joy. Wow. You are reminded that you are beautiful, light, and wise spirit, and that only the material mantle disguises your true self. So envision yourself surrounded by pure white light. Let your pure spirit emerge and fly. Affirmation: I am pure and light. That's incredible. My goodness. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. Now we will begin in the first house. This is ruled by Aries. This is the self-image, personality, what you project to others. So we're talking about myself here, okay? I'll admit it. All right. Okay, with this Mercury retrograde, how will it possibly affect Aquarius's first house of personality, what they project to others, and self-image? How will this Mercury retrograde possibly affect Aquarius's first house of personality, what they project to others, and self-image? Oh my gosh. Ugh, that card did not want to go in. All right. Interesting. We've got 8 of coins, which is 8 of pentacles. This is the working card. This is mastering something, creating something. This is like the job card. So, during this Mercury retrograde, Aquarians may feel the need to work on the way they present themselves, their self-image, their personality, and how they project themselves. And I do actually feel that. I feel like be more authentic, I guess, even more so. So, let's see what Aquarians can do about this. What can Aquarius do about this? That won't do. What can Aquarius do about this, please? Feel the need to create and master this, or yeah, feel the need to work on this. Oh, wow. Cleaning house. Number 37, that adds up to a 10. That is completion, fulfillment. Wow, cleaning house. That's crazy. Cleaning out anything that doesn't serve us to be authentically you. Okay, let's read this out of the book, the Creator's Guidebook. All right, it's time to clear the clutter to make way for better things. You may have a kitty. I have a kitty. His name is Dreamer. And I have a kitty named Selenite, and a kitty named Topaz, and a kitty named Dune. I've got 4. Okay, when you see the cleaning house card in a reading, it's time to declutter your life. Get rid of unwanted things in your physical home and release what no longer you want or truly need. Is there any unfinished business you should address? Thoughts, memories, and emotional baggage must be swept out of your house as well. Your conscience must be clear. They spelled it wrong. It's called conscience. Conscience must be clear for you to move freely in the world. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for much better things. Look at what you've Sorry. Oh, come on, Mercury retrograde. Okay. Look at what you've resisted discarding and be honest about its value. Be honest, clean house. Interesting, because it said spring cleaning. And in this, I think it was the joy card, it said spring. Joy springs from a sense of connection to the divine. A lot about the springtime. Cleaning house. I know I've been spring cleaning like crazy. Outside and inside. Okay? All right. So now, second house, Taurus. This is finances, possessions, material things. How will this Mercury retrograde possibly affect Aquarius's second house of possessions, material things, finances? this Mercury retrograde possibly affect? Interesting. Aquarius, the second house of possessions, material things, and finances. There's the Five of Wands. This is like struggle, fighting. Yeah, fighting and struggling. So during the Mercury retrograde, Aquarius may feel like this tug of war, kind of fighting and struggling with these possessions, material things, and finances. I know we've seen it already. Well, I've seen it in my life during this Mercury retrograde. Okay, so let's see what we can do about this. Let's do this one. What can Aquarians do about this? What can Aquarius do about this? Okay. Big picture thinking. Yep. It's all about how you think and your words. You manifest. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. All right. Big picture thinking. I know I've been like, I just got to remember to watch what I'm saying, the words I use, the thinking process, because we get so conditioned into so many questions and trying to control everything, every part of our life, right? The Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. The Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet, to take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future. That sounds like Aquarians so much. All right. Here to birth a new age, like Aquarius age, what we just got into. Okay. And dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you, by those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers. My kitty is named Dreamer. Okay, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, this card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Pleiadians support us in this important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it through with daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry. See, I prayed about this open-mindedness. Oh my gosh. Okay. And try not to worry about what others think, for it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's reality. The Starseed Soul Inquiry says, how are you being called to step up and lead? What new ideas or creations are you being called to pursue? Wow. That's so cool. So cool. Okay. I might need to just like stretch here. Oh, all right. Okay, we're into the third house, Gemini. This is the communication, transportation, and journeys. Okay, how will this Mercury retrograde possibly affect Aquarian's third house of communication, transportation, and journeys? How will this Mercury retrograde possibly affect Aquarian's third house? All right. Communication, transportation, and journeys. Page of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Page of Cups is something new or an offer coming in. Cups is emotions and feelings. So with communication, journeys, transportation, could be through technology. there could be a new offer of an emotion or a feeling coming in, and you may be a little unsure about it during this Mercury retrograde. And there's that full moon behind that hot air balloon. We just had the full moon. Interesting. I need to really think. We do have a vacation trip coming up. We're going on a journey in like a week. So, to southern Utah. I wonder if that's what it's about for me. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, anyway. What can Aquarians do about this new or an offer of a new motion within communication, transportation, and journeys? What can Aquarians do about this, please? Wow. There's 3. My gosh. Interesting. We're in the 3rd house. And now we got 3 oracle messages. First, we've got Sacred Ibis learning. 22. That adds up to 4, which is structure, stability, home, and family. And I'm going on this trip with my family. Orca, song lines. Number 30 or 3. Wow. And red crowned crane, loyalty. Number 29 adds up to an 11, which is justice, balance, karma. And it's got this full moon that looks a lot like the moon we just had. So let's read these out of the book. Oh my gosh, 3 of them. Where's, oh, it's right in front of me. Okay, Sacred Ibis. I need to just hold these up for you guys so you can see them. Okay, learning. The getting of wisdom takes time, so be patient with your learning and delve deeper. Continually learning is a keystone to growth. I just was explaining this with the growth. Wow. Okay. You will succeed in your exams or study. While everyone has a source of wisdom within them, not everyone chooses to exercise it. If you cast magic, do it with full knowledge of the consequences. Wow. The magic of the Sacred Ibis says, the Sacred Ibis was a revered creature in ancient Egypt. I've always been obsessed with ancient Egypt. Like always, my entire life. Thoth. Oh, representing Thoth, the god of wisdom and learning. So honored as a gift of Thoth, they were given full mummification and bred especially for this purpose. According to historical accounts from figures such as Aristotle and Strabo, ibises could be found in the streets of the cities, including Alexandria. Ibis magic inspires us to be curious and to learn more about the world. If we are students of any kind or wish to know a subject more deeply, we can call upon this energy. Thoth teaches us that while we can seek counseling from others, often our best and first port of call is actually ourselves. Yeah, definitely. Okay, now the orca song lines. Reminds me of like ley lines, but the orca is pretty sacred. Let's see. What else? Okay. And yeah, number 30 or 3. Amazing. Okay. Song lines. You are walking in the bloodlines of your ancestors, but you are an individual who makes your own destiny. Seek better communication with family, nourish yourself, and exercise extreme self-care. Share your skills with others. And the magic of the orca says, orca magic can be raised by singing your own song by the sea. It is a feminine magic that can be used to help heal breaches in family relationships. Wow. Wow. Orca magic is also one that asks for self-care and nourishment. If you are feeling weak in your physical body or mind, especially with issues of vitality or endurance, the power of the orca can be called upon as an ally. Incredible. Wow. Oh, gosh. And then that Sacred Ibis was 22. added up to 4, which is home, family. Geez, how amazing is that? Red crown crane, loyalty, 29, adds up to the 11. Okay. The time has come to re-examine your loyalties. Are you able to be trusted? Keep your word if you give it. Take relationships slowly. More relationships. Wow. And make sure to build strong connections. What promises you have made and must keep. Interesting. Now, the magic of it. Okay. Crane magic is about loyalty and steadfastness. In this world of instant gratification and short attention spans, perhaps the idea of loyalty is beginning to be a lost ideal. The graceful crane teaches us that remaining steadfast to those who deserve it is a positive ideal and something to treasure. Thinking carefully about our promises and keeping our word means that we become people to be trusted by others and ourselves. That is amazing, because there were some things that happened, and like I trusted a couple of people through technology, and we had communication, and that went, my intuition was right the entire time, but that was like crushed big time, and that was not too long ago. Anyway, so that's very interesting. Anyway, let's move on to the 4th house of Cancer. This is home, family, structure, stability. We're knocking out the previous energy we don't need. All right. Oh, how will this Mercury retrograde possibly affect Aquarian's 4th house of home, family, structure, and stability? We've got the Knight of Materials, which is the Knight of Pentacles. This is the only knight that finishes the race. This is the dark horse. Okay. All right, so I grew up in a family, and I had a stepfather. He created a motocross team. My family created a motocross team, and the name he picked was Dark Horse Racing. Okay. And we rode motorcycles and raced motorcycles, and this started to become our life for a long time. And then he ended up getting hurt, and then it just kind of went away. So I got a tattoo of the logo we had. It is the chest piece, the knight, the horse. And I don't know if I could show you, but it is on my back. Okay, there it is. So now, we are in the 4th house of home, family, structure, stability. There's the dark horse. Always finishes the race. This could be a business offer, a business deal, or just keep on pushing, and go, succeeding. So during this Mercury retrograde, in materials, it is material, it's possessions, it could be finances. And so within the home, family, structure, and stability, this is like keep going, keep working hard, and you'll finish the race. You know you're gonna win within your home, family, structure, stability. And this is how Aquarians may be feeling during this Mercury retrograde. Interesting. Okay, so now what can Aquarians do about this? What can Aquarians do about this? What can Aquarians do about this Knight of Materials? This dark horse who finishes the race. It could be a business offer. And there's another word I'm looking for. Determination. determination. This determination within home, family structure, and stability. What can Aquarians do about this? I mean, it sounds great and so good, but what can Aquarians do about this? Or what do they need to know? What can Aquarians do about this, please? There we go. All right. So now we've got Venusian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides. I believe in them. Answer the call and time to shine. Wow, that's beautiful. I love it. Venusian Galactic Council. Oh, I think this is the, yep, this is the very last card in this particular deck. Star Being Guides, answer the call, time to shine. The Venusians are advanced cosmic beings similar to angels who come from the planet Venus. They are our starry ancestors and are dedicated to helping us experience and embody divine love. There are millions of them, and many of us will have them working with us as guides. If you feel drawn to this information or strongly connected to the stars or star people, I know I do, there's a good chance that there are many extraterrestrial beings around you at this time, many of whom will be connected to the Venusian Galactic Council, governed by Lady Venus and Sanat Kumara. The Venusian Galactic Council is a divine board of directors who are responsible for recruiting light workers and leaders on Earth who have the potential to make a huge difference by following the call of their soul. When they come to us, it's an honor and an opportunity to be reminded of a connection that was active before we came into this incarnation. There's no set way of working with the Venusians, but they will contact us in dreams or meditation to share information that will support us on our journey. They often send spiritual downloads in thought forms or understandings. Dreams about flying or being in space are other ways in which they will come through to us. I just had a dream of flying. Like I was on this zip line and I look up and there's no rope, there's no zip line, nothing. And then a little while ago, I had a dream of being in space near like the moon and the sun. Okay, how to connect. On a bright starry night, say, Venusian Galactic Council, thank you for helping me answer the call of my soul. And your message says, this is a call to action. You are being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world. You have a reason for being here, and you have the potential to inspire, support, and heal your corner of the world. Don't let this information scare you or overwhelm you, for you are being prepared energetically to step into this role. The ideas you have been having recently are divine downloads, but you aren't being called to make dramatic changes to your life, simply to move forward step by step. The Venusian Galactic Council will reveal more information to support you. Be aware of downloads of information and spiritual signs, for they are confirmation that you are on the right path. That is amazing. That is so amazing. Wow. Okay, now we're going to move on to the 5th house. Leo. Leo is, or the 5th house is love, pleasure, creativity, amusement. Let's see. How will this Mercury retrograde possibly affect Aquarians' 5th house? And this is the opposite sign of Aquarians. Okay, how will this Mercury retrograde possibly affect Aquarians' 5th house of love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement? Love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement. Okay, we've got the 6 of Pentacles. This is generosity. Wow. During the Mercury retrograde, Aquarians may feel quite generous with love, pleasure, creativity, and amusement. I know I've been laughing more and feel like giving love more yeah, I feel more creative during this Mercury retrograde. You have to let me know, Aquarians. I would love that. All right. So, what can Aquarians do about this? What do they need to know? Oh, come on. What can Aquarians do about this? Generosity. This generous feeling during this Mercury retrograde. All right. Okay. Soul Star Chakra. Wow. Beautiful. It says merging with the divine. And number 10, completion, fulfillment. Oh. I just feel that so strongly. Like, very connected with that. Okay. That's amazing. All right. Look at those colors. Merging with the divine. Soul Star Chakra, number 10. Transcendence, letting go, being filled with divine light, channeling, karmic records, the bridge between the spiritual and the physical realms, ascension. This image captures the merging of time beyond space and kaleidoscope wisdom that penetrates our being. We have lived in many worlds, all interconnected. They uphold the lessons they carry as messages of transformation. Their synergy creates the expansion of the universe. Gaze into the place where the light between our stardust can become anything, and collective evolution is part of a grander story. When we simply let go, we become all that we have been seeking and glimpse a greater dream. How to restore. Remember that you are an infinite being with the ability to expand your awareness beyond space and time. Consider that paradigms outside this physical reality may be unfathomable until we raise our vibration and can think outside the mind. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is happening simultaneously right now across multiple dimensions. Themes, karma, or what can be implemented or cleared for your optimal progress toward ascension. Healing position, 15 centimeters above the head for a card healing. Anywhere just above the head is fine. Color wash, kaleidoscope, rainbow. Wow, that is cool. I love it. Okay, so now the 6th house, Virgo. Health, wellness, daily routines. Okay, with this Mercury retrograde, how may it possibly affect Aquarian's 6th house of health, wellness, daily routines? Health, wellness, daily routines. The 2 of Cups. This can be mixing energies well. Mixing 2 different energies well. It could be even your higher self. It could be a relationship. But definitely good, mixing good energy. And so this is within health, wellness, and daily routines. So there's a good mixture going on during the Mercury retrograde. Very interesting. All right, let's see. Well, what can Aquarians do about this? The 2 of Cups, it's like balancing. Okay. What can Aquarians do about this? Within their health, wellness, daily routines, and boundaries. It could be boundaries. Health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries. These 2 energies, balancing, mixing well, mixing energies well. Oh, 2 oracle messages. Believe in your dreams, aim high, honor your brilliance, remember you have help. Wow, I definitely need to remember that. I always try to do things on my own. Yeah, but I always seek the divine's guidance. Okay, and self-reflection, honestly assess, acceptance, accept yourself fully, inside and out, health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries. Honor your progress. That is so good. And, oh, darn it. I just got my watercolor pens and gel pens that Crystal Medicine just recommended to me to color these. And I'm so excited. I was going to show you guys, but maybe I will in the next reading. I think I'm doing that later today. And so I will list Crystal's channel link in the description below if you want to check her out. She's amazing, so amazing and beautiful. She's just unconditionally loving always. Anyway, now let's move on to the 7th house, Libra. This is relationships. All right. It could be marriage. It could be romantic partners. With this Mercury retrograde, how will it possibly affect Aquarian's 7th house of relationships? Okay, that does not want to go in there. All right. Ooh, Knight of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. This is quick action. It can be reckless. It can be rash, chasing after somebody, maybe. So during this Mercury retrograde, you may feel quick to take action for relationships, or just rash or reckless, or trying to chase the other partner, maybe. All right. Okay, let's see what, let's do one of these. Aquarians can do about this. What can Aquarians do about this, please? What can Aquarians do about this, please? Dang it, I don't think you can see it. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, come on, get in there. Success. No worries. Don't worry about it. And that's with the exclamation point. I love it. Congratulations, you are on the road to success. I love it. You needn't have any reservations about your situation, okay? As it's going to work out beautifully. Part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself. It's wonderful to have many things to be grateful for, but make sure you don't wear yourself down by working too hard. Take time to enjoy peace in your life. And this relationship thing could be with brother, a niece, a nephew, your father. It just can be some kind of relationship. Very interesting. All right. No worries. Okay. So now 8th house, Scorpio. This is regeneration, deaths and rebirths, endings and beginnings. How will this Mercury retrograde possibly affect Aquarian's 8th house of regeneration, deaths, rebirths, endings and beginnings, changes? Okay. Oh, 2 of Wands. Usually 2 Wands is difficult action to take. But on here, it says unity, and it looks like in a number 11. On this card, in this tarot, it is unity. So these changes that are happening, these deaths and rebirths and new seeds and new beginnings are good. It is balancing. It is coming in unity. uniting, unity. Love that. All right. Let's see. Oh, come here. Well, what can Aquarians do about this? And you may feel possible difficult, not sure how to take certain actions for these new beginnings. That's a possibility. But let's find out what you can do about this. Oh my gosh, that was quick. That was fast. And it says the big question is whether you're going to be able to say a hearty yes to adventure. Let the flow come in, let the changes come in. They'll unite. Let it flow, let it come in. All right, let the old habits, conditioning, and all that, let it go, let it go. All right, okay. So now 9th house, Sagittarius. This is spirituality, mental exploration, mindset. So let's do one of these. Okay, I'm gonna have to move now. Okay. With this Mercury retrograde, how will it possibly affect Aquarian's 9th house of spirituality, mental exploration, mindset, higher learning? It could be faith. Spirituality, mental exploration, mindset, higher learning. How will this Mercury retrograde possibly affect Aquarian's 9th house? Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, that is the second 5 of Wands. Interesting, struggling, fighting. So with your mental exploration, your mindset, or spirituality, you may feel almost a tug of war, kind of a back and forth, kind of a fight between logic and spirituality, or going with the flow. I know I've been working on that during this Mercury retrograde. I know I've been doing that instead of, I've been trying to just immediately, not second question my intuition and stuff like that, but immediately go with my intuition. So I've been trying to do that more and more and more. I can be a little too logical at times. Okay, so let's see what we can do about this. All right, what can Aquarians do about this? What can Aquarians do about this? And I heard that also this lunar eclipse may be harder on Aquarians, and I think Pisces and Gemini. I think the air signs. What can Aquarians do about this, please? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. That won't do. That won't do. That knocked off crystals and everything. These were on the ground. My gosh. Okay, there's some real strong energy going on right now. Okay. Let me knock this out again. What can Aquarians do about this struggling kind of tug of war back and forth with their mental exploration, mindset, and spirituality? Can I get one card, please? My goodness. Okay, okay. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. My goodness, meditation, prayer, that maybe there's an activation going on, and that's why it feels like a tug of war and not used to this, and it's not comfortable. Wow. Okay, let's find star bathing, light body, crystal grid. Maybe we need to make a crystal grid. I just had those crystals fall. I should make a crystal grid. All right. Okay. So transmission activation. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the Earth. When things are in the balance, the planet also sends information back up to the stars. Many starseeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten. And all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you Mercury Retrograde may be being called to begin working with the stars in the crystalline grid of the Earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the Earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on the Earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the Earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without knowing quite why. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is like on point. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. Starseed activation says, place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. You can look at it and use your hand if you would like. I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me, and as they do, may it heal the earth too. Oh, that is amazing. Oh my gosh. This is great. This is so good. All right, now 10th house. This is career, public image, social status. With this Mercury retrograde, how will it possibly affect Aquarians' 10th house of career, public image, and social status? With this Mercury retrograde, thank you. How will it possibly affect Aquarians' 10th house, career, public image, social status? 7 of Wands. All right. Interesting. Career, public image, social status. So this is victorious and self-recognition. Being in the spotlight. Wow, that is amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Crystal Medicine just did a video, and she did an unboxing, and she got a product, and it was called Let Me Glow, and that has stuck in my head ever since. And I'm like, I just love this saying, let me glow. Look at that, let me glow. I love it so much. That is so cool. That's amazing. Okay, so let's see what Aquarians can do about this. What can Aquarians do about this? It's amazing. What can Aquarians do about this, please? What can Aquarians do about this, please? That one jumped back in the deck. What can Aquarians do about this, or what do they need to know? Or any blessings or anything? All right. Realm Bridger. Number 41 adds up to a 5, which is changes. And it can be challenges too. Bringing changes, Realm Bridger. That is amazing within your career, public image, social status with this victoriousness, this let me glow, spotlight recognition. That's amazing. Realm Bridger. Visionaries. More visionaries. Architects of the future. Information from other realms, bridging the seen with the unseen. Inspiration. Seeding a new earth. Traversing different states of consciousness. Birthing ideas from subtle reality. Journeying. Interesting. Wow. Okay, have you ever felt that there is more than meets the eye in the perception we call reality? That there is more going on behind the scenes? Do you ever glimpse beyond your physical senses and wonder if what they perceive is just the tip of the iceberg? Do you ever get visions or insights just as you are falling off to sleep? Do you dream in colors that are more vibrant than you have ever experienced in waking life? Yes, I always have. Let me sit a little more comfortably. Okay. As you raise your vibration and explore different states of consciousness, you may experience phenomena you might have believed only happens in fantasy stories. Sorry, but truth is always stranger than fiction. Okay? Through meditation and journeying, we invite a greater awareness of the subtle realities. These realms can be amazing places to bring through pioneering ideas, creativity, and to explore the edges of the universe. This card is about bridging the seen and unseen. Intuitive painting is my method of connection, but the ability to crystallize the normally intangible can manifest in other ways. Anchoring the collective dreaming for a new future is not as out of reach as we may think. Just as water changes from solid to gas to liquid, we can catch the intangible in other forms. Metaphors, codes, or even maths can form the path of the visionary. Once these visions are in the minds and hearts of many, it can merge into matter. These blueprints then go to the Mercury Retrograde, please, architects, and the ideas become physicalized. It is time to dream outside the box. It is time for the inventors, the artists, and the poets, and the visionary leaders to step forward and collectively dream in a new future. Divinatory meaning. You are the pioneer of your life. The way forward may be in your dreams or visions. You might find it useful to do automatic writing or intuitive drawing to capture some of the more lucid information. Be creative and don't take on the opinions of others. It's time to think and do things a whole other way. After all, as the saying goes, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And I was just noticing the crystal ball here she's holding. I've had this for probably 4 years. And a loved one gave it to me. That's pretty incredible. And I noticed the butterfly in here. And I've been seeing butterflies like every single day the past like 3 weeks. So maybe you are too. Maybe you are too. All right. Okay. So now we are in the 11th house of Aquarius, ruled by Aquarius. This is hopes, wishes, friends, and community. All right. So let's find out how this Mercury retrograde will possibly affect your 11th house of hopes, wishes, friends, and community. How will this Mercury retrograde possibly affect Aquarians' 11th house of hopes, wishes, friends, and community? Please. Not quite. Oh, perfect. Oh, wow. Queen of Materials. This is Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You may have that significant in your chart somewhere. She's confident. She's pretty financially abundant. She will turn down a lowball offer. So this is within your wishes, friends, community, hopes. So during this Mercury retrograde, you may be feeling quite confident, kind of sticking up for yourself, kind of pretty well off within these things. So let's see what you can do about this. What can Aquarians do about this? What can Aquarians do about this, please? What can Aquarians do about this, please? This Queen of Materials within their hopes, wishes, friends, and community. Thank you. All right. Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge. You may be retreating when you need to or feel you need to. Or you may need to retreat when you need the time. Trusting in the process, Dharma. Okay. There we go. Okay, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, Dharma. Shambhala or Shambhala, also known as Shangri-La, is a city of light said to be hidden somewhere in the Himalayas near Tibet. According to theosophical teachings, this etheric retreat is where we can come into contact with some of the greatest spiritual adepts, enlightened teachers, and divine masters to ever walk the earth. In Buddhism and in Hinduism, Shambhala is said to be the home of the god Shiva and the Buddhas, enlightened beings. And in the Bon tradition, every year thousands make pilgrimage to Mount Kailash, the supposed location of the city, as this is said to bring good fortune. We can visit the etheric retreat of Shambhala during the dream state, astral travel, and meditation. If you feel it is a calling you, or that the energies of this gateway seem familiar, you may have been there before. The Golden Temple of Shambhala sits in the heart of the Himalayas between the physical and non-physical, and is said to appear to seekers who are ready to expand their awareness. Sorry, I'm moving. It is a sacred, energetic temple of all enlightened masters, particularly those who are connected to the Eastern traditions. They form a great galactic and universal council of elders who support the turning of the wheel of Dharma. Dharma is a Sanskrit word that relates to the unfolding of our life path. So now, how to connect. With your hands in the prayer position, imagine yourself surrounded by golden light. Say, great masters and elders of Shambhala, thank you for helping me remember my Dharma so that I can have an enlightened awareness of the worlds. Your message says, when things quieten down in your life, know that this isn't a failure but an opportunity to retreat and recharge. In the busyness of the physical world, our spirit is often playing catch up with our body to the point that it gets used to being overactive and overworked. When the great masters of Shambhala come to you, they are encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. If you have been moving full speed ahead, this gateway encourages you to slow down and retreat. Take time to gather your energy, spend time in meditation and reflection in order to gain a clear awareness of your current situation. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realize that there is a master awakening within. Wow, that's interesting. Pretty darn good. All right, last one, the 12th house, Pisces. This is your self-undoing. This is unknowns, unseens, things that are hidden. It can be dreams, subconscious. Okay, how will this Mercury retrograde possibly affect Aquarian's 12th house of self-undoings, of subconscious, of hidden, unknowns, unseens. Okay. We've got 2 cups again. Interesting. Okay. So 2 cups on this card, it says union. So during this Mercury retrograde, there is some kind of union of mixing these 2 energies well, or mixing these energies well, and a pretty good balance and good feelings about it. So things that are unknown, unseen, maybe hidden from you, you may feel just pretty comfortable about it, not too worried about it, and just kind of maybe trusting the process. And so I know I have been. You have to let me know if you are. So let's see what you can do about this. Okay. What can Aquarians do about this? What can Aquarians do about this? Okay, there's a couple. The first one is home. Number 27, that adds up to a 9, which is a wish heard to the universe. Wow. And it's this house in like this tree forest. There's a clock, and the time is 8:50. And there's an owl looking out, and there's a sign that says welcome life, and a little fairy. Oh, a couple little fairies. All right, the next one is One Ring Circus. Number 15, that adds up to a 6, which is health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries. So let's first get the home. The number 27, that 9, a wish heard to the universe. Wow. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. It's feeling quite comfortable. Okay. It says peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people. Wow, amazing. Or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you're meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. Oh my gosh. I love it. Now One Ring Circus. I love this so much. Okay, you are capable and competent. Independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Oh, interesting. Okay. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are and have healthy sense of where you are, when you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. Okay, this Mercury retrograde is getting me today. All right, that was amazing. That was so good. I loved it. I know it resonated with me. One last thing is the last blessing for our Aquarians. Okay, come here, cards. Okay, can we get one last blessing for our Aquarians, please? One last blessing for our Aquariuses. Aquarians. All right. Okay, we've got one. And it says power. Oh my goodness. Okay. You are reminded that your essence is divine, so let no one diminish you. When you feel totally serene and at peace, you are powerful, for no one can upset or influence you. Your angel guidance is to find your still, quiet center, then heal your anger, purify your emotions, rely on your own judgment, and take your own decisions. It serves your spiritual growth to take responsibility for your life, so stand on your own feet and be strong. True power is based on your inner strength, self-worth, and confidence. Claim your power today. Affirmation: I am serene, powerful, and confident. That is beautiful. That's just so beautiful. Amazing, Aquarius. Well, you will have to let me know how that resonates in your life during this Mercury retrograde, if it's already started or it's on its way or anything like that. This is all about growth. This is all about learning and all about blessings. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And please let me know how this resonated. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and love, light, blessings, growth, and big, big hugs to you all. Unconditional love always. And I love you guys, and I will see you next time, okay, Aquarians? All right, we'll see you later.